Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have a confession for you guys. I'm a bit of a shopaholic. Like seriously, it's a problem. 3 out of the 4 weekends this month, I've gone shopping. It's really only been to 2 places, but it's done some damage to my bank account. And since my many shopping trips have left me with quite a bit of stuff, I figured I'd show you guys. So without further ado, I present my Ulta and Target haul. I'll do Ulta first. I went there 3 times. 3. Let's just let that sink in for a second. You know how you go to Ulta and you're looking for one thing and you come out with a huge bag spending way more than you budgeted for? Yeah, that happened to me every single weekend. On my first Ulta shopping trip, my cousin and my mom came down and visited me. We had gone out to lunch and I had wanted to stop at Ulta anyway. Plus my cousin had never been there. Therefore, valid excuse. So I had gone looking for 3 things originally. Batiste dry shampoo, NYX butter lipstick, and NYX dream catcher palette. They only had one of the things I was looking for. I don't know, this Ulta seemed really picked over and they didn't have a lot of new stuff. But that didn't stop me from buying things. So the first thing I picked up when I walked in is a Real Techniques blending sponge. It's their version of the Beauty Blender, which I do have and I love. But for $20–$25, that's not something I can spend every once in a while. So if I can get something very similar for around $6, I'll do it. I haven't tried it yet, but its texture to me is almost identical as the Beauty Blender, so I feel like it's going to give the same results. And again, just like the Beauty Blender, you can apply it dry or wet. But I did find 2 of the NYX Extra Creamy Round lipsticks that I absolutely loved. The colors are Gala and Pink Lyric. I absolutely love the colors, and the fact that they're super nourishing to your lips, and I mean, the colors last a long time, is fantastic. And like I said, the colors are great. They really go well with my skin. I'm so looking forward to wearing the Pink Lyric in like springtime and summer. I think it's going to look fantastic. Next, because I've heard almost every single YouTube beauty guru talk about this, I got the NYX Wonder Pencil. It's a nude eyeliner, and that's just one of the many things that it can do. You can use it to line your lips. You can use it for concealer. It's pretty wonderful. Get it? Ha! I'm punny. So I think I mentioned in my last video, I'm trying to be better about wearing lipsticks and just overall lip products. So the 2 lipsticks that I got this time were really helpful, but I realized I don't have that many lip liners, or any lip liners. So while I was there, I got 3 NYX Slim Lip Pencils and apparently a NYX eyeliner, even though it was in with the lip pencils. But because of the color, and I'm never going to wear like this pale pink on my eyes, I'm going to use it for a lip liner. So the colors I got are Cabaret, Currant, Nude Pink, and Baby Pink. And again, really pretty. Some are really neutral. My favorite by far is Nude Pink. I have worn this so much recently. Like, I love it. So the final thing I got from NYX is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette in Smoky. Around Christmas time, I got their natural palette and I fell in love with it. It's just some great colors, really nice formula and texture, and I love it. So I figured I'd try the Smoky palette. So the colors that come in this are a sparkly black, a matte black, a purpley mauve color, a navy blue, a beige, and a white. It also comes with an eyeshadow applicator, which I'm not crazy about. I'll probably end up throwing it away, but it's nice to have. So the final and probably most disappointing thing I've ever purchased from Ulta is the Batiste dry shampoo for dark hair. Now I had just run out of dry shampoo. I had just dyed my hair this purple color the night before, so I figured it was the perfect time to try this. I've heard people rave and rave about this dry shampoo, and I like the Batiste original formula, so I figure I'll try this. Why people rave about it, I'm not sure. It says right on the package that it comes with a hint of color, but I was not aware that hint of color rubbed off on your hands and stayed on your cuticles for days. I had black splotches on my forehead, on my cheeks, on my neck. It was not cute. Needless to say, if I can find my receipt, I will be returning this and buying the original formula because that's great. Or the wild formula, because again, that's great too, but I would not recommend this at all. No. Second trip to Ulta. So this was actually a different Ulta I went to. We just got one up in my hometown, and I have only been there once or twice, and I wanted to just really check this out, see if they had some of the products I was looking for the first time, and lo and behold, they did. The first time I went looking for the NYX Butter lipsticks, and they didn't have any on display, but they did this time, and my motto is, if you like something, don't buy 1, don't buy 2, buy 5 or 6. So naturally I got 6. Those I got are Snow Cap, Sugar Wafer, Gumdrop, Fizzies, which I'm wearing on my lips right now, Juju, and Hunk. I've come to the conclusion that all of the butter lipsticks have like dessert type names, except hunk. I'm very confused about this and how it's dessert-like. If you understand what hunk dessert is, leave a comment down below because I'm forever confused. I also got 2 more lip liners in the colors Rose and Pinky. I'm not sure why I bought this. It sounded cool though. It's called a push-up bra for your eyebrows and it's by NYX. It's dual-sided. It has a side to fill in your eyebrows and then one for a highlighter, so you fill in underneath, on the top, in the middle, underneath. I've been using for the past 2 weeks and so far I really like it. And then I got what I'd actually been looking for the first time, the Dreamcatcher palette in Golden Horizons, and it was the last one. So it was a sign! It's a 10-pan baked eyeshadow palette which I've already began playing around with. I can't get enough of this. I've worn this almost every single day this past week. So the next thing I got, I've heard rave reviews about this, and I don't know why, but in my head I've always just told myself that I don't like body butters. I could not be more wrong. I got the small version of the Body Shop Body Butter in Satsuma. I got 2 things from Benefit, which if you know me, you know that's a big deal because, I mean, I love Benefit, don't get me wrong, but it's pricey. But as soon as I saw this on Beauty Baby 44's channel, I knew I had to have it. It is the Fine 1-1 cheek and lip color. Benefit's packaging always gets me. It's one of the reasons I buy their stuff. So naturally I have really rosy cheeks and it's one of the biggest problems I have. I've spent my whole life shying away from any blush products because I didn't want to put more focus on my cheeks than it already was. I've been playing around with different products that would give me enough coverage but still give me a rosy glow in my cheeks. This is one of them. With a combination of champagne, watermelon, and coral colors, when you sweep it across your apples, it creates the most beautiful color blend I've ever seen. And it makes me feel fancy. Now the next thing I got from Benefit was actually a splurge item. It was by the counter and I couldn't resist. It's just so cute. They're samples of the Posy Tint Cheek and Lip Stain and the High Beam Illuminator. So far I've only experimented with High Beam and I'm already loving it. I can see me buying full size in the future. Another splurge buy. Yeah, that's how they get you. They put these awesome kitschy little things by the counter and you pick them up, you don't even know that you're doing it, and then your bill is racked up like 1,000,000%. I worked in retail, I know what you're doing. It is the Lorac Pro To Go palette, and I talked about this in my last video. I'm already carrying this around in my bag every single day. I love this. It's so cute. I want to get the full-size palette. If this is a sign of what the eyeshadows are like, then you know I'm gonna get it soon. The last thing I got on the shopping trip is bio oil. Now, this might seem like a really random buy. Bio oil is supposed to help the appearance of scars, stretch marks, and uneven skin tone. When I was 17, I had surgery, and it left me with not the prettiest scars. I've tried every scar healing medicine out there, and nothing really seems to work. But I heard the reviews about this, and it was great. So I'm going to try this, and at the end of March, do a photo by photo comparison of before and after and see if there's great results. On to the third and final Ulta haul. So in keeping with the NYX butter theme, I got 6 of the NYX butter lip glosses because obviously one wasn't enough. The colors I got are Fortune Cookie, Vanilla Cream Pie, Cherry Cheesecake, Cupcake, Sugar Cookie, and Raspberry Tart. Again, all dessert themes. Now I got 4 of these, but one of them is missing. I'm hoping they put it in my bag somewhere and it just fell out of my car. But the colors that are here are Green Shimmer, Purple, and Black. So exciting. I'm telling you, I love these 6 palette eyeshadows. This time I got adorable. The colors in this one are a matte brown, a matte tan, a shimmery brown, a matte pink, and a matte white. And because I literally have a problem with eyeshadows, I got another Dreamcatcher palette, but this time in Stormy Skies. It is, again, a 10-pan baked eyeshadow palette that I've only just begun playing around with this morning for the first time, but I love it already. I got 2 Maybelline color tattoos, and I know I'm late jumping on this bandwagon, but I heard they were great bases and I really wanted to try them. However, I thought I was picking up those gel cream eyeshadows. No. I picked up the pigments. I got Benefit's Gimme Brow because I've recently been obsessed with eyebrows. And again, packaging is so pretty, so cute. I am in the shade Medium Deep. It just has a small wand applicator that you apply the gel, and I'm very excited to start using this. And again, because they get you with cute little things by the counter, I got another Body Shop body butter, but this time in Mango. I want to eat this. So yummy. The final 3 things I got are more beauty tool related instead of beauty product related. I got a dual pencil sharpener from NYX, some Almay makeup eraser sticks. These things are a godsend. I love them. They're shaped like Q-tips. You break one end, makeup remover goes on the other end, and you fix any little touch-ups. So ingenious. And because Almay was buy one, get one 50% off, I got some makeup wipes because I needed some new ones. However, I'm not thrilled with these. I used them to remove makeup the other day, and even though they say oil-free, it left my skin really oily. Not a fan. but I don't want them to go to waste, so I will use them for removing makeup swatches on my arms. Ulta's done, now on to Target. The first thing I picked up, because I was not happy with my Batiste dry shampoo, as I said, I picked up good old trusty Dove dry shampoo. Smells great, works great, love this. I got my very first Essie nail polish. Yeah, very first. It is in the color For the Twill of It. Now normally I'm the kind of girl that if a nail polish costs more than $3, I'm not gonna buy this. But I could not pass this up. It has like a holographic shimmer to it, so in the different light, it can look purple, it can look green, it's fabulous. In keeping with the weird yet cool looking things, I got a tool from e.l.f. Can we just take some time to appreciate how weird this looks? It's a mascara and shadow shield. So what you do is you place it under your eye and it protects the loose fallout powder from getting on your concealer or foundation or whatever you just put on. And then you flip it over and it's safe for mascara or your lips or your mustache if you have a mustache. Moving right along. I also got an e.l.f. small stipple brush, and I apologize for being dirty. I used it this morning. It is great for using cream blushes and cream bronzers. So Anne Marie's here on YouTube talked about this, and because I already have the smaller version in my purse, I knew the larger version was going to be really nice to have. It is the Orla Kylie Weekender bag. Just like the smaller one in my purse, it has 3 pockets. However, this one is a clear plastic pocket. I use this for things that will spill, and I can clean up really easily. It has a middle pocket with a pouch, but then it also has some really nice storage area for your brushes, and then a mesh pocket that I usually store my makeup in. Needless to say, I was a little obsessed with it. As soon as I got home, I dumped out all of my makeup from my travel bag, put it in here, and I've never looked back since. Pretty sure I left my old makeup bag back at home. Really should get that. Oh well. And then I just got a couple things from the home department because as a designer, I just love all things home, even though these have no design reason whatsoever. I got one thing that I'm not going to show you because it's actually being in use right now, but it is a silverware holder. My mom has one very similar like it. It has multiple rows so that you can face your silverware like different ways. So like one row actually holds 2 sets of silverware, which is nice because both me and my roommate have a set of silverware, so we can each have our own little slot and it's perfect. Now for no other reason other than it was on sale and adorable, I got this little toddler mug from Valentine's Day that has a cute little kitty on it. And on the back it says, "You are perfect." Also, because apparently I'm 5 years old and I like toddler cups, I got another one. Except it's in the shape of a fox. I mean, can we even? Just look how adorable this is. Finally, I got something that is actually going to be very handy because I love my mother, but she loves to criticize when I set the table. It is my philosophy that if we have food and we have silverware, it doesn't really matter where they go, as long as you can use it. She disagrees. So I got these placemats that will help me remember the proper way of how to set the table. Target shopping trip number 2. So the actual reason of this shopping trip was to get necessities like milk and paper towels, and I think we needed mustard too. Don't worry, we got all those things. But of course I got some other things too. So you know when you first walk into Target and there's all like the dollar section and it's just full of like miraculous little things that you didn't think that you needed but you actually needed? That's how I feel about this. It's just a desktop paper organizer, but I'm using it instead to store my eyeshadow palette. And keeping in the same color palette of that paper organizer, I got this little canister that's really meant to hold like pencils and pens and everything. And I am using it to store pencils, but not the kind you think. Behold my eye and lip pencil organization skills. One thing that I got that I didn't really need but could sort of justify buying is this LED magnification mirror. Now I had one of these for a long time. My Nana bought it for me and it was great. However, it definitely had its wear and tear. So I thought it was time for a new one. You know how when you see something and you know that if you don't get it right then and there, it's gonna disappear forever and you're gonna be so sad not having it. Well, that's how I feel about these last 2 items. First and foremost, my Fox cookie jar. Literally did not need this, did not have a use for it, but I bought it anyway. And don't worry, I found a use for him. He is now storing my hand sanitizers. I've named him Fitzhubert. Fitzhubert the Fox. And I think it's obvious by now that if it has a fox on it, I'm going to buy it. Is this not the most adorable pillow you've ever seen? I freaking love this. It does not match my bedspread whatsoever, but I don't care. So cute. Well, we have come to the end of my Ulta and Target haul. Be sure to leave some comments down below letting me know some of the things that you got this month, whether you really like them or dislike them, and obviously some of your favorite stores. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I'd love to do more like it. Hit that button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!